Cutscene? Do we get a cutscene? Another one? I think the Cauldronborn is tougher. The Cauldronborn's a clan mech, so it doesn't really... this is an apples and oranges comparison now. So I would probably lean more on a Cataphract anyway, but a Cauldronborn, I mean, if you want to throw clan mechs into the mix, sure, you have more raw firepower because you're a clan mech. But a Cataphract is... Technically, I think a Cataphract would actually still be tougher because you don't have the Clan XL engine.
Is one of the Confederation's economic and manufacturing centers. Because of this, House Liao has spent generations and considerable resources turning Tikhonov into one of the most fortified systems in the Inner Sphere, which includes a network of anti-dropship orbital arrays here on Tikhonov's first moon, Doria. The Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying the arrays and clearing the way for the remaining Lancer regiments to make planetfall. Your strike forces assigned targets have been marked on your HUD. The remaining Kestrel Lancers will be executing similar strikes against targets of their own. Show the second what you're made of, Commander.
Alright, so basically we need to show up an entire company of Lancers. This is great. Let's...
Isn't that hard?
Which objective are we going for first, boss?
Let's head a little bit further to the left. We want to hit the one that's closer to the east. That way we're avoiding the more built-up areas. We can make a use of our long-range advantage.
Roger.
It's also confusing the Capellans with the Federated Suns for some reason. Yeah, that would be a significant confusion right there. We do have friends. So we have a Wolverine and a Wolfhound. So I can only assume this is our
contact
handler.
lab.
Cicada, base variant. Don't let him get too close to Torthak. He's not exactly well equipped with armor. Oh, well shot. Okay, so our AI buddies are actually really efficient. They showed up and butchered him. It was great.
Taking and holding them would pull resources away from the invasion. The main objective here is to take Tikhonov itself. We can't risk giving the Confederation any more time to dig into their positions on planet.
An ER.
Do I not have armor?
I mean, you have some armor, but you only got 2 medium lasers as a backup. I dropped one of your medium lasers to give you more ammunition.
Watch your tone, Tech. We have a job to do. We can argue about historical preservation later.
Ooh. So many turrets. At least not all that dangerous turrets. Another Igor. Shot one into the dirt. Wow, that's a lot of lasers. Who's packing the twin largest?
I am.
Nice.
Blackjack.
Oh, right, you're in the DB.
Yeah, it's a twin large laser, twin medium laser.
It's pretty nice. Well, they have fists now, so even when they run right up to the enemies with LRMs, they're not defensive anymore. Yeah, but you really don't want to get into a fist fight with a trebuchet. It was because the stadium was giving the briefing and talking about Capellan's points. Planet? Yeah.
Only tangle with the defenders if you feel you need to. Once those guns are silenced, the militia will be stranded on this rock anyways. We have a long war ahead of us, so be sure not to take on any unnecessary risks.
I mean, have you met my company before? Unnecessary risk is kind of our thing.
There's a reason they hired us.
Exactly. Wow, I was kind of expecting just to be able to smash through this. This ended up not being the case.
Vindicator.
And an R60. Ow! Someone bump it into me from behind. Can you please not do that so I can kill somebody? Alright, no more arms for you.
Blackjack in there too, with them.
Alright, I'm gonna start ignoring him because I don't want to bother. He's slow, he's only got a small laser, so I'm just gonna start. Oh wow, okay, so I can't just run through these orbital cannons. Got it.
No, they're a little bit more substantial than the building. You take care of the trash, I'll take care of the guns.
I'm not sure that would be efficient. Just because these things have a ton of health.
Yeah, they do.
Although they do blow up very nicely. Keep your eyes open for any repair bays. I doubt they'll have them, but maybe we'll get lucky. Another one down.
Another one bites the dust.
Is it all autocannons that are not giving any sound effects right now?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not going crazy.
No.
I cooked myself firing an AC-10. What is this? I don't remember what rounds I got for this thing. 47. I don't want to use it anymore.
Installation down. Good work. I'm showing all targets at this facility destroyed.
Good job.
There is a drop ship to our south.
Anything in it that we need to be worried about?
Just kind of hovering there at the moment. Okay, it just dropped off.
I'm not seeing this dropship. Which, you know, concerns
It's
Where we
back the way
came, where
it's
we
to
came
the north,
from.
I'm sorry.
Ah, that would explain
So
more.
we have an assassin, a vindicator, a fire starter.
Yeah, I don't want these guys nipping at our heels. Make sure, let's try and rendezvous all together. So that we can bring all of our firepower together.
I'm working on the assassin.
Yep, I'm right here with you. Well showered. Alright, assassin's dead. Firestarter's trying to fly using his flamethrowers. One leg down. Give him the beads! I need heat vision. I need heat vision so badly. I can't see through all the sparks. Aim low. Legs. Legs, legs, legs. Always legs. Fastest way to kill anything in this game, and we save all the stuff. I gotta get short burn lasers on that thing for you. Because that'll like double your firepower.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
I just got to be really careful because homie's got light armor.
Yeah, totally worth it. Actually, his armor is increased now that we removed everything.
Did we take the jump jets off it? No, we still got jump jets, so I need to take the jump jets off this one too.
Yeah. I pulled the jump jets off the
On the
quick
way.
draw and armored it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to do the same with the blackjack here.
Don't
Yeah,
want to be a
I'll
scout
hit-
anymore.
All I have left all I have damaged is my left arm. That's open. I took a couple of UPCs to it
Mm-hmm.
when dealing with the fire starter.
I'm missing a medium laser. Alrighty, let's mix it up with the next group of people. Out of range. Never mind. Yoo-hoo! Anybody home? I saw a medium.
Hunchy.
Any idea
Did
what
you
kind?
Guess what she's carrying?
Nah, like so is a flash.
20 burst fire.
4G.
Alrighty, we're gonna want to flank this guy. Can I get through this? No, I can't. It's a building, not a wall. That's clever. If it had been a wall, I would have been able to sneak around him. Alright, let's see if we can't hurt this Jenner before the Hunchback gets involved. Centurion AL. That's the laser version. He's not super dangerous. Alright, lost an arm. He was punching out?
One of them.
I killed the Jenner.
Keep up the fire on the Centurion. Not being able to hear my cannon is causing me to forget to use it. This is ridiculous! Ow! Yeah. Oh, the Hunchback's gonna get me. I would like to save it, because we have a Gauss rifle. And, like, Gridiron's a pretty good mech.
We have a Hunchy.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a large enough ballistic slot. Gotta remember we're playing with
I gotta hold off.
size
Hold on.
restrictions again. Okay. Chill yourself out and be safe. Left leg's the only thing left. Centurion's down.
Right leg's open on the... Never mind, it's gone.
Let's burn through his other leg. Alright, he's dead. I think he's gonna run into nuclear. No, he's good. Alright, demolition time. Click your targets and break them down. I'm gonna go all the way over here. I'll take these ones back in the corner. How's everybody holding up in terms of damage?
I am very damaged.
I'm okay.
Red most. Lost an arm, red, and then the other arm's open.
Oof. Well, hopefully we're not going to get ambushed here. Gager, I'm going to get you a catapult. Just you watch.
We'll get what we get, boss. It's all
Only
good.
the finest for my company. This will spoil you all rotten.
Right before he shows us the airlock, right?
No, only after I get all of my cool stuff.
Low ammo.
We have a
hold it
tiered
fire.
system here.
By tiered, do you mean Ponzi scheme?
I was thinking more like MLM, but sure, we'll go Ponzi scheme. That sounds less scumbag-like.
I mean, MLMs are Ponzi schemes.
Like I said, Ponzi scheme makes it sound a little bit more legit.
This is Lancers Command. Kestrel Lancers reporting all installations system.
Alrighty, we are good.
Clear for approach.
Let's get the heck out of here.
Return to your dropships and prepare your forces for planetfall. We'll see you on the ground.
A little bit of a trip, but we're okay.
Acknowledged.
I lost an arm.
Stations, move to
You had to say
Incoming
that.
air assets. Right.
We have an invasion to get to.
I see it. Igor, AC2s. Off over towards the east. I think they've improved the fire effects, but I'm not sure. Because I've been using Volatile and Burning Battlefield for so long.
They're pretty good, man. They're mod worthy.
A lot more purple in this guy. It's a tiered system, by which I mean you've cried long enough, we might as well get you a second attack. Yes, see? Oxford knows what we're doing. I prefer the 4P Hunchback with all those medium lasers aimed at the head, mostly like a scalpel. Yeah, party backs are really fun. They can get a lot of hard work done. They do the most damage of all the Hunchbacks, too.
We've got you, Commander.
Unnecessary risk is on our head. Yup. The reason clans are so much more advanced is because the initiative bombed it back in the Stone Age. Yup. This succession war we're fighting? Yeah, that's one of the reasons why we don't have all the cool tech. Fire on the moon without atmosphere. I just imagined that it's currently lighting fuel or something on fire. Because, you know, hydrogen will burn in an oxygenless atmosphere. You just need something to work with. So we've officially moved past the first defenses. Although we did kill everybody on that moon, even though we were advised not to. We can't afford it.
I mean,
No,
if you were
we
going to
didn't.
shoot at us,
One of them punched out.
What does this kid have?
The mech that moon nuked pilot punched.
Ooh.
So there's at least one
Banshee.
survivor.
I'm not moon.
Sorry.
Moon.
Sorry, Banshee.
Wow, we see how it is.
Apologies. Hey, I'm also the one who got you when you didn't give Banshee the right weapons for XCOM.
He's got perfectly fine weapons.
His last name is Hicks.
So? He doesn't need to have a shotgun.
M41 pulse rifle and a shotgun.
There we go. Nice damage, everybody. Alright, good night, Tilly. Have a good one. A solid opening salvo, but this war is just getting started. Doria was manned mostly by planetary militia, which, while they might have some of the toughest militia in the inner sphere, they still don't hold a candle to the hardened CCAF regiments that call Tikhonov their home. Always assume the next fight is going to be tougher than the last, and it will come sooner than you think. So be sure to pace yourself and your personnel out there. And our next operation is scheduled to commence in 15 days. Your mechs are in need of repair. Be sure to get your tech started on them immediately, even if they won't be ready for your next deployment. Getting repairs in the queue might be the difference between life and death in the coming months of this campaign. Always remember, Operation Rat will not be a sprint. It's like going to be a marathon. So never commit to a single battle if it means they'll lose the war. Okay. Do we get any, like, major rewards for that? Okay. Thanks to your valiant efforts on Doria, the entirety of the Crucis Lancers was able to make planetfall with minimal casualties. Since making planetfall, we've learned the Capellan Confederation's strategic military director, Pavel Ridzik, is presently on Tikhonov, leading the Capellan defenders. This bodes incredibly well for our war effort, as capturing or eliminating Ridzik could end this war before it even starts. But we can't get ahead of ourselves. The Crucis Lancers' next objective is to take control of major population centers, and most importantly, secure Tikhonov's numerous spaceports on the planet. The 6th and 8th Crucis will be assigned to take the capital of Tikhograd. The 7th is dropping to secure the primary Earthworks Limited battle mech factories, while the remaining Crucis Lancers will fan out and take other major population centers around the planet. The Kestrel Lancers have been assigned to take the mining town of Gizhiga, located high in the Kazan mountain range. Although it is a small township compared to other major population centers, it is an important one as it remains close to major mineral mining operations and has an active spaceport located nearby that is used to ship refined minerals off planets. No spaceport is too minor when it comes to planetary conquest, so despite its size, it is still heavily defended. MWIO Intelligence estimates that the entirety of the Ariana Grenadiers has been sent to garrison Gizhiga and its surrounding area. The Crucis Lancers Aerospace Wing plans to bombarding the Grenadiers while they were in the open, which will force them to pull back into the city itself. The Kestrel Lancers will then move on Gizhiga and clean out whatever Grenadier forces remain after the aerospace jocks are done with them. Our assault will commence in 2 weeks. Prepare your forces appropriately. Okay, I'm just going to make sure my battle mechs are all set before we do that.
Trebuchet up in 2 days.
Oh, that'll be good. 19 days, so we're not going to have the quick drawback. And we should have the Hunchback back exactly on time. Alright. 250 tons is our limit, and another 18 salvage. Apparently we're not allowed to use them anyway. Okay, that's fine. I brought something special for breaking down doors in cities.
Should I bring the Warhammer, or...
I think we want to keep sort of rotating it in the corner. So...
Okay.
Next one, you'll have the Warhammer, and I'll be taking something lighter. That way, we've always got at least somebody who's packing some heat.
Okay.
If we had more heavies, I'd feel otherwise, but we don't. We got 2. Well, 3. So we're going to try and use only one of those at a time, unless they tell us that we're involved in a major battle.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Oh, actually, the mission is not starting for 15 days.
Correct.
So we can actually get the Hunchback done. Ooh.
Or do you want to save the hunch? How many missions did you say this was?
This is just going to keep going on a rolling basis.
Okay.
It's a planetary assault.
So if you want to switch over to your Warhammer, we can handle that.
Okay.
Right, we're a little bit under-tonned, but that shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Well, this Hunchback is really not all that good. Kintaro. That'll work better. Alright, we're all patched and ready to go. Ready up, folks. And let's go kick down the door. I think this will be our first arrival in a fully urban biome. It's my assumption, anyway. And hopefully it's not going to be too bad.
Hello. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors open.
I really kind of want to rip off the LRM-5 off this thing and just armor it up more. More heat sinks.
On the Katara?
Yeah.
I thought you ripped off the LRM-5 already.
I don't think I ever actually went through with it. Oh, no, I did. Okay, yeah, so we have more heat sinks in armor.
Designed to take cities adjacent to regional spaceports to secure our foothold within the system. While the 6th and 8th Crucis RCT makes an advance on the capital city of Tikhograd. We have been assigned to take and hold the mining city of Gizhiga and its small spaceport high in the Kazan mountain range. Our fighters report that they have inflicted heavy casualties against the Ariana Grenadiers defending the region, pushing them back into the city itself. Their remaining Op-4 and some planetary militia have held themselves up in the city and have refused to surrender to our forces. So we've been ordered to move against them and clear them out. Taking out all Grenadier forces should force the Tikhonov
I'm
militia to
slow.
surrender. So
Oh, there's a
Grenadier
Warhammer
assets will
up
be
there.
highlighted as
Yup.
It's
primary
the
targets on
Flamer
the line.
Warhammer.
Our best
He
estimate is
instantly
that there's
nailed me.
roughly a company's worth of active Grenadiers in the city that we will need to clear out. So let's get to work, Lancers.
Alright, I gotta get close to this Warhammer before I can do anything. We're
Oh,
only
you nailed
getting
me
18
too.
salvage, so there's no way we're gonna actually be able to get anything out of this. But still the fastest way to kill a mech. Stop shooting fire at me! I'm a Kintaro, I don't need anybody to add more fire to my mech.
Left leg.
Acquisition. Just walk
Oh,
up to it in
you
order to pick
dropped
it up.
gear? What?
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
So apparently mechs can drop gear now. That's pretty cool.
What we were after.
We got a
Initiating
4
recovery
laser
procedure.
generator on our back.
Oh, yeah, it's the Curitan one.
Conventions to attack cities housing civilian populations.
Shut up,
These
Fahad.
conventions were renounced at the beginning of the First Succession War.
Also, it's not that the Ares Convention forbids attacking civilian centers, it's forbidding bombardment of civilian centers.
A military target under the conventions. I don't like it any more than you do. Urban combat is dirty work. But in this
Panther
case,
coming up behind
Grenadiers
us as
are
well.
forcing our hand.
Alright,
If we crush
I'm gonna knock out that tower, see if it actually removes the turrets.
remaining forces should capitulate to us. But the Grenadiers are fanatical supporters of the Capellan state, so it's anyone's guess
Yeah, I did
as to
not.
what they will do. Let's
Oh, I'm
hope
sorry,
their
Carrier.
compassion for
I'm
their
so sorry.
people exceeds their
It's
desire
okay.
to draw
What'd you do to
out
him?
this engagement any longer.
Kind of shot me in the back.
Please don't.
I mean, he did run
Artillery
right in front
spotted.
of me. So,
Alright, let's go kill this Panther. Oh, Panther! I wish I could mount a light PPC on this thing. Just give me a little bit of a range option.
One artillery down.
Punched his leg off. Alright, well jobbed. Let's try and bring back together so we're not too spread apart, and we'll start moving on the main objective. Why don't we just go after Ariana Grenadiers for their flagrant pop culture reference abuse? Because they're mercenary hipsters. After all, you got to remember that this is not an issue until a few thousand years ago.
I have one torso getting red.
Okay, try and hang
It's
back a
red.
bit if you can.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Rally up, guys.
On the way.
I don't want to go in there alone. Even though this is actually probably a pretty decent mech to do this in. Lots of SRMs, close quarters combat.
Going for the hill.
It's not that close quarters, to be honest.
We've made contact with the Grenadiers. They are using the inner city as cover. All Lancer forces advance into the city
Probably
and flush
farther out than your LRMs. Cicada.
Cicada.
Missed. Didn't miss that time. One leg's down. Good job. Got a Panther.
Panther.
And a fire starter's behind him. Try and get a little bit further to the side. Get back here! Okay, maybe not with the fire. Stop it with the fire. I swear to goodness I will ruin you! Alright, fire starter's lost his leg. We'll leave him be. While I chill the heck out. I have lost one of my
Grenadier
arms.
forces are showing losses. Let's keep the momentum up.
Griffin. As well.
Targeting.
Yeah, the Griffin's the heaviest thing they got. Alright. Still mostly intact. Mostly.
I lost my large laser. Sad face.
Was it a special large laser with a short bird?
It was. But it
No.
wasn't defensive ones. It was the tier 0 cheap one.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad.
Yeah, I make sure the things that go in arms are cheap.
I'm showing half of all primary targets have been
Wait, only
destroyed.
half?
Keep it up.
Oh, they got 4 more mechs somewhere around here.
Yeah, I saw one of them on the other side of the city.
Any idea what?
Nearly there, Commander.
No, all I saw was the carrot.
Hidden object
Okay.
to pick it up.
Somebody's got loot.
Got him. Phoenix Hawk. Banshee, you
Lost
with me?
him.
Gone up to the treasure to pick it up.
Yep, I'm right behind you, boss.
Oh, there's all 3 of them. We got a quick draw,
Battle mech in the area.
Phoenix Hawk, Urban Mech, and I don't know what number 4 is,
Quiet.
but I'm at a bad angle. Pulling back.
Pull
There
it
he is,
back.
Vindicator.
Here, Phoenix dork.
Got the Vindicator. I'm pulling back. Right torso's open.
Phoenix has lost his left arm.
Okay. Took out his left torso. My left arm is almost in pieces. Oh, you're following me, you jerk.
Grenadier forces, you have fought bravely for your cause.
Oh, we got 2 more to go. Quick draw.
Surrender
Shoot.
and no further harm will come to you or Gizhiga.
His legs are open. I'm shut down.
Holding fire.
Now where's the Vindicator?
No, it's the
Urban Mech.
Shoot, I
Got
missed
it.
the torso. Alright, I'm down to a single SRM6.
Very well. Have it your way.
Fall back.
Kestrel Lancers.
Ah, he's down to just a small laser. All in all, this mech did well, but it's gonna need a while in repairs. Alright, that should be the city pacified. Hello, Lowbrow. How you doing?
Ariana Grenadier forces have been neutralized. Commander, secure your position
Armor's still
and prepare
intact.
to receive relief forces.
Mine is
With any
not.
luck, the other 7 Lancers
Armor's
will be
red on
with
left
similar
arm.
success.
Easy fix.
Good, good,
Figure
good.
2 day. Figure 2 day.
If anybody's gonna take heavy damage, it should be me, because then I can't blame anybody for it.
well, I took significant damage along with you, so.
Ah,
there's
you
that.
only lost a single arm. You're good. I'm missing a side torso and both hands.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah. I've got an SRM6 left.
I've got a head, a torso, and legs. I'm good.
It still walks. It still punts things. It'll be fine. Oh, that Warhammer's so beautiful. If only we could actually take it. Alright, higher tier medium lasers are tempting.
Our standing went up.
No real good equipment to back that up though, so I suppose I'll grab the Jenner. It's worth almost as much anyway. By the end of this period, we will be able to get things back. Alright. Poor, poor little Kintaro. He keeps getting so badly beat up.
I stand corrected. 1 day.
37 days to have the Kintaro back. 9 days on the Warhammer. And 26 days on our Wolverine. So not bad. We're still rocking, sort of. Already. Just doing my Sunday routine as I work tomorrow. Alright, Marshal Jackson Davian, Kestrel Lancers, I have an important announcement. Last night we received word that Pavel Ridzik has abandoned Tikhonov already. Wow. The 6th, 7th, and 8th cruises have attempted to capture him, but bad weather prevented the aerospace wings from being able to pursue Ridzik's dropship as he fled the system. Across Tikhonov, coordinated resistance to our invasion is beginning to break apart. The remaining CCAF units are fleeing into the wilderness, unable to get to their dropships, now that we have firm control over all of Tikhonov's spaceports. The capital of Tikograd is in talks with AFF's command to negotiate terms of surrender for the city and many of the major civilian population centers on Tikhonov. We are hoping that they will help us broker a surrender for the remaining CCAF forces that are now trapped on Tikhonov. But until that time, the trapped CCAF forces remain a threat. While our Blitzkrieg worked at disrupting their defenses and taking firm control of the system's spaceport, it also allowed for large numbers of Confederation forces to withdraw into the wilderness, where they will undoubtedly regroup en masse. Thanks to the efforts of the 7th Crucis and their liberation of the head Earthworks limited facilities in Tikograd, we were able to identify a hidden Earthworks mech production facility deep in the Kazan mountain range less than 600 clicks south of our current position. Our liaison with the Ministry of Information Intelligence and Operations believes that this will be where the CCAF guerrillas will attempt to regroup their forces. As the closest unit to this hidden facility, Command wants the Kestrel Lancers to move against this installation and capture before the CCAF is allowed to fortify their position and resupply. Taking this facility should cut out the legs from the remaining Confederation forces in system. So be sure to bring the biggest mechs you can muster in time for this fight. We'll be moving against the facility shortly. Finish the fight strong, Lancers. Okie dokie. He asked for the heaviest things we can get, and he gives us 255 tons. I feel like he's mocking us. We have 11 days. Alright. Bring what you got. The heaviest you got. I haven't even opened it up to the menu. I knew I should have returned this game until I was ready to play. Tried doing a return, they said nope, it's been past 2 weeks. Wait, what game? Oh, did you buy MechWarrior 5? Oh, MechWarrior 5 is fine. I'm still not sure about whether or not the DLC is worth $20. The campaign has been better. I like the campaign's story a lot more because it's realistic to the Battletech universe, which I'm very much enjoying. And it helps that they're actually following like actual Battletech events. So, yeah, this has been going well. Okay, we're gonna wait 11 days. Kyogre, do you want to drive the quick draw? You should have just enough tonnage to switch into it if you want it.
Do you want me in the quick draw, or do you want me like in the Shadowhawk or something?
The quick draw will give you more upfront firepower, and also a lot of armor because we did armor it up. But if you're not confident in driving the quick draw, then you can drive whatever you want.
Nah.
Okay.
The quick draw has the most armor out of our lance.
Probably, yeah. 414, yep. Even better than a mech that's 15 tons heavier than you. You are the tank! So theoretically, this might actually be the end of the Tikhonov invasion. And then they'll give us like 6 months to do whatever we want, and then they'll call us back in. That's kind of my assumption of how this is going to go. Oh! This isn't a trap at all. Hang on a sec. Let's check back here first. Why would they give us this much room?
It's a dead end, sadly.
Charlie, subscribe to Tier 1. Gonna send out my heartbeats. Thank you so much, man, for the support. I do appreciate it. Hopefully you've been enjoying your time spent here with us.
Our mission is to finish the fight. Eliminate all Liao defenders and secure the Earthworks production site.
Getting a very Halo vibe here.
Advance.
Commander, the entire 2nd Crucis is on deck for this mission. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Support our allies and clear the field. There is no telling what we'll encounter once we reach the targeted facility.
Okay. I just want to make sure that we're not missing any hidden items back here. Because this is a lot of room just to give us. And in any normal video game, that would mean that there's some sort of secret hidden in the back. Evidently not. I'm not seeing any boxes.
Second door back.
Yep.
Well, what did Crasher? I'm actually new here, found you on YouTube and dug it. Nice. Hopefully you've been enjoying. Oh, you said you dug it, so you did. Hopefully you will continue to enjoy what it is we're doing. Alright, let's regroup at the mouth of the path and we'll get on marching.
Yes, sir. Just didn't want you to be left all by yourself.
Could this be a mission where you go underground? Maybe. I hadn't heard anything about us going underground in the new DLC.
Damn it.
Did he get it? I'm noticing the LRM seem to be a little less accurate against flying targets.
Why for you got to shoot down the chopper so it lands on?
I'm yellow, CT and head.
Already?
Fuck, friggin' aircraft.
That is unfortunate. Hold back. Quad PPCs of death. You've come down the wrong pathway, young one. Alright, getting a little toasty here. Wanted some Mech 3 vibes? Yeah. Nope, you go up. Don't kill me, Urano. We're gonna go through nice and slow. We're gonna all learn it together. Ow. Why do I always walk out in the middle of fire? They've shot me in the head! The jerks.
Of course they shoot you in the head.
Welcome to the wonderful world of blasting locusts again is with impunity. No, not with impunity yet. Need a little bit more tonnage on that and a little bit more rapid fire weapons. This is very much a sniping mech. It is not designed to get... How am I digging melee? It's too slow and it's too short ranged and it's not fluid enough yet. I assume that mods are going to fix that problem, but at the moment I'm not overly thrilled with it. Like, it prevents you from using all of your other weapons while you're doing it, and so I got questions and some annoyances with it. Mods, I'm sure, will fix it, though. They'll tune the animation times, they'll tune the hitboxes, they'll fix it. Cicadas are bad and should feel bad. There's two good cicadas, actually, in this game. One has a UAC-5 and the other has a PPC. And they actually do fairly well for what it is they're equipped with. But then you get all of the other cicadas, which are like two mediums and a small. Alright, we've got an Atlas 7D, a Warhammer 6D, and a Jaeger Mech 6A, which is the good one.
I've identified the turret's control center, marking it on the HUD now. If there is anyone with jump capabilities, we may be able to silence those turrets all at once.
Did anybody bring jump jets?
Nope.
Did anybody bring jump jets?
I can't even target it.
Next time we do this campaign, we're gonna have TT Rules AI mod or Pyrotech, and we will be able to fly.
New target, Vindicator.
Vindy. Oh, he took that. He was a very, very unhappy camper.
Target acquired. New target.
Orion and Grasshopper are up there as well.
Yep. Go for his legs, unless you got a headshot. God, I need to vision something fierce. One leg's open, and of course he snipes me in the face.
Blackjack, toast.
Orion's down. Alright, I'm suffering from major heaty, so I gotta hold back a little bit. Also, hopefully that my head doesn't get shot off like in the first mission. Alright, just the right leg on the Grasshopper, and we should be able to push by him.
Marshal Davian, we have
Well done.
reached the facility's perimeter. IFF readings indicate additional hostiles both inside and outside the facility. Commander Mason, you will secure the interior. Do your best to preserve as much of the facility as possible. A working mech production facility is much too valuable to destroy.
Got multiple urban mechs.
Fan out and secure the exterior of this facility. Make sure no Liao forces escape.
Firestar as well.
Alright, watch your fire, be careful, and don't run into things. We want to keep this thing as intact as possible.
Is
Hi
someone
there.
going to tell that to our AI?
The AI will do AI things. So I am willing to forgive the AI of its transgressions, for it knows not what it does.
That poor fire starter, man.
He deserved it.
Into the wrong hood.
And how's the armor on your... Yeah, I'm leaving. Alright. Infantry school motto, follow me. Oh, the door's open for us. Let's see if we can't take a peek.
That's pretty cool.
I do like that they're now offering on-map rewards for bringing things like jump jets, which are normally in the base mod terrible. Because jump jets in the base game are bad. They're really bad. Again, don't step on anything in this facility.
Door
Take
to
the
your
paths.
left.
Yeah, we gotta go around. What did I just say?
Hey, I was trying to squeeze needle through a haystack there.
So I walked backwards and went around, and you just go through it.
One of the first new battle mechs designs in centuries.
Ooh, cataphracts.
Yes.
Maybe we'll get
A lot of
Ilya's.
cataphract.
Ilya Merman's cataphract is hilarious. The UX mean sounding. I haven't played with one yet. They're good. Better than the norm, unless they're tier zeros, in which case they're mediocre.
Recycling components from other mechs. It's still an impressive battle mech, which is why it is imperative that we minimize the
AC-2
damage to this
turrets.
facility.
Nope, we got aircraft.
Target destroyed.
Oh, and the spider.
New target spider.
Alright, pick your shots as best you can. Try and avoid blowing up anything important. If they take for the skies, use the opportunity to fire everything you got at them. Take advantage. Stop blowing up the factory!
Target destroyed.
It's still 92% operational.
That's 8% lacking cataphracts. Unacceptable.
Quit your bitching, it's still breaking.
Trebuchet.
Unacceptable! Need jump just to get the optional objective? Yep. So, which is nice to see them starting to include that. And I want to see that show up in more dynamic operations too. Rather than just whenever we're here on special scripted missions. Fired the wrong one. One leg. Cooked. Yeah, the HUD improvement is very nice. Are you guys coming up here or what?
I'm almost here, boss.
Heat free. Target acquired. System.
See?
Yeah, apparently I'm in the wrong spot.
Alright, hold up here. Wait. Wait to regroup here. Don't want us getting too heavily strung out. How did you get armor back on the Warhammer?
I was pretty untouched.
I thought you were had an entire open shoulder.
No. I've been
that's
untouched.
the friendly Warhammer that we have is busted open. Oh, okay.
I was going to say, I haven't taken a lot of damage.
I do approve. I very much approve of this factory. I want to see more of these. Please tell me there's like more dynamic factories in this game.
I'll be there soon.
Oh,
My
are you
ramp's
still
on the
down
other
there?
end.
Oh, okay. We'll hold up at the door for you. That way you don't get caught up from behind by a spider. I do love a functional Frankenmech? Heck yeah. Someone say cataphracts. Cataphracts are awesome. They're like the epitome of like... I think I mentioned this before, but like a soldier mech. Where they stand in a front line, they take damage, they deal it. But they're not like assault mechs. Because they're cheap-ish. Whereas assault mechs are just ridiculous. I can see you. Yeah, this kind of crisscrossing verticality, very much what we need in this game. So the campaign has not disappointed so far. Very much happy with that so far. This factory must be a massive monolithic building. Yep. So is the whole thing the factory that mech factories are miracles of automation? Yes. So mech factories basically will do everything. As long as you feed it raw materials, the mech factory will basically do the rest. The problem is people don't know how to maintain them. They don't know how to build them. Or at least the knowledge for that is very, very specialized and hard to come by. So that's one of the reasons why the Succession Wars is very... Oh, there you are. Okay, we're all here. Let's go. We march.
We march from a crag.
But
Time.
I don't play Space Marines.
It's okay. Neither do I.
Peek-a-boo. Do you think anybody cares about that, dude? It's a war. Are we gonna war?
Marshal Jackson Davian of the 2nd Crucis Lancers. In the name of First Prince Hans Davian and the Federated Sons, we are here to commandeer this facility. Stand down and surrender, and no further harm.
Where are you
will
going,
come to
dude?
you or
That's
your
a good
people.
question.
Max, outside.
Go, go, go! Don't let Torthek get overwhelmed.
Commander, clear out the remaining enemy forces as fast as you can. You will most likely attempt to sabotage the facility.
Just watching two mechs wind up and swing at the guy at the same time. Sweep the legs. He's only got a left one left. There we go.
Target
And the other one, similar left leg problem. Good, good, good.
Oh, I lost something.
You lost something? What'd you lose?
Me and laser.
An arm.
No. Arm's still there. You just
Yeah,
lost
just
me
lost
and laser.
Yeah. It went internal, so I've got no armor on the arm anymore.
Okay. Keep back as best as you can.
Yep.
Try and keep them from jumping over us again.
Oh, they came in over the top of the building.
They actually flew through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Last.
Oh, did that?
Yeah, they busted a hole and came right by you.
Huh.
Let's see. Turns out running into a factory complex with war machines is a delicate process. One does not take out at the beginning. Yep. With mechs being the size they are, this thing must take up the size of a state. I don't think they're that big, but yeah, they're fairly sizable. Oh, okay. Yeah, so they're just going through all the walls. Stop breaking the factory.
We're not the
Ragdoll.
one jumping through the wall, man.
I know, I'm talking to them. Alright, I'm cooking, so I'm charging. No, come back here. I can't punch you while you're in the sky. So he got a left leg, left his right, so he's guarding it.
target destroyed.
And he just slowly kills over. There's all kinds of aircraft right now.
Target acquired.
Can't hit up. There we go.
Target destroyed.
Whew, it's getting tight. Mechs dwarf small towns? They do not. No, mechs are... So mechs are actually not that big. MechWarrior 5 scales them up much larger than what they are canonically. Mechs are not as huge as Titans from Warhammer. So it's a common misconception. People think that battle mechs are these gargantuan things. They're not. They're like a 2-3 story building at most. So mechs are 8 to 15 meters tall. Yeah, see? But like they always scale them up for the games to make them seem more impressive, but they're not that large.
Yeah.
This production line seems
You know, 15-meter mech, you're talking
Careful when
50
you
feet
come around
top.
this corner.
Mm-hmm.
Behind us, there's a row of generators, so
Delve
don't
deeper into
shoot.
this facility.
Ah, yeah. Let's avoid that. Actually, let me bring up the battle map.
That's a repair bay right here. Oh, it looks
There's a
like.
whole bunch of them. There's an entire row of them here.
Oh, heck yeah.
Entire row.
Everybody, pick your repair bay and load up.
I'll take the one at the end.
Yeah, Knights would be a closer comparison, but even Knights are going to be, like, fairly large battle mech sized. Like, as crazy as this universe can be, there are a lot of things in it that are actually really
That's pretty cool.
very realistic, but less insane.
So if they just healed us and rearmed us and everything, we know bad things are coming.
Yes, yes we do. Walk around the admin buildings.
Got my armor. Did not get the replacement laser.
Yeah, it won't replace broken parts, but it will replace armor and ammunition. Well, I'm getting shelled here.
Bottleneck is marked for destruction.
Alright, I'm just pushing down this ramp as fast as we can. froze for a moment.
Nice melee kill.
You guys wouldn't mind helping move the blackjack sometime soon? That'd be great.
Working the raid.
We have a raven and another light.
He's going up.
I'm doing what I can with one medium laser.
Don't you have like 30 LRM tubes?
Not this range.
This
You're not
range.
clan.
That's fair. We need to get ammo switching in this game so we can give you dead fires. Alright, we're coming back up for you guys. Well legged. Go help Torthag out. He's got a locust on top of him. Good job. Alright.
Ow.
Water towers can be different sizes? Yep. You're doing them a favor if you want to. The water tower, I know how to... So, in MechWarrior 5, they have upscaled mechs to what they're supposed to be. There is a mod that I like to use. It's part of the TT Rules AI mod that rescales mechs back to how big they're supposed to be. So...
Target acquired.
Assault mech. At best, 50 feet.
Yep. I mean, you're still gonna be cranking your neck to look up at it, but it's not gonna be like towering over like a 5-story building. But like I said, the game scales things up in actual lore in the universe for this game because the BattleTech universe is much, much larger than just the MechWarrior games. So if you're only familiar with the universe from the MechWarrior games, it's huge. It's like Warhammer 40k size in terms of like depth and detail in this thing. How did you get here before us?
It's probably got jump jets.
He's a
He ran
Warhammer.
through the building.
Or not.
50 feet is 5 stories? Good point. Well, it's 50 feet is 5 stories, but it's not towering over 5 stories. Oh, it's a cataphract. Alright, I'm taking cover and waiting for you guys to show up. Well, I messed that up. Alright, I'm falling back because I'm lit up. Dorthak, you gonna join us?
No, I'm good.
Let me rephrase.
I'm firing from back
Fire.
here. Well, I just took out the aircraft.
Alright, remember we want to leg the cataphract. He has a PPC we may want. Also, he has an ECM on it, so be careful about knocking out Thorsos. Oh, another cataphract, shoot. Do you really want an answer to that, dude? Like, Lao ain't no... is by no means an innocent party here.
That Jenner's chilling inside the building up there.
Oh, great. Now I gotta break more of this fortress.
He was sitting on top.
He's dead.
Oh, well.
Stuff.
Wait, the main mercenary was driving a Jenner? Okay. They want to join. Lao is known for the war crimes. They are. What did Lao do to deserve this? Ask Khan Xavier his clone.
On behalf of the Federated Sons, I accept your surrender. All Crucis Lancer forces, stand down.
Well,
Mission
he has successfully
accomplished.
invaded and taken Tikhonov.
is ours.
Well jobbed, everybody. Lao knows that every time he hits the comms button, we map out another Capellan orphanage for later. The foreman did the right thing. Nice. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised that he didn't order his men to fight to the death. That seems much more like the normal Capellan thing to do. But yeah, so we managed to make this through alive. Minimal damage. A couple of people are missing some minor parts, but other than that, we're good.
Capellan warrior, you guys. Capellan bureaucrat. No.
No, I think the bureaucrats are probably worse than the warriors. Of
Because
course the
they're-
cataphract is super explosive. Anything really good? No, not really. Okay. How many mechs can I cram in? One. I get one mech. Okay. Make the most expensive. Oh, never mind. Electronic warfare. Gib. We can only mount that on only a very few number of things, but we're getting a cataphract for free anyway, so that'll work. I still don't know how to feel about it. So, mission accomplished, Lancers. Tikhonov is officially ours. The Crucis Lancer Command has accepted the surrender of Tikhograd and the major population centers around the planet. While pockets of resistance still exist, they currently do not possess the numbers or the coordination to be considered a major threat. The 8th Crucis will be indefinitely posted on assignment here to administer the transfer of power to the Federated Suns. From there, they will be tasked with tracking down the remaining resistance fighters and securing a permanent hold on the entire Tikhonov system. As for the rest of the Crucis Lancers, all MechWarriors and combat personnel have been granted a month's worth of leave and R&R. All command and technician personnel will remain focused on the repairs and refitting of our equipment for the next assignment. In a month's time, the Crucis Lancers will be breaking apart into individual RCTs for the next phase of Operation RAT. Commander, while the enlisted personnel are on leave, I'll need you to prepare your company for our next target. Be sure to use this month to retool any battlefield salvage, upgrade weapons, and prepare your forces in anticipation for our next fight. With the Crucis Lancers dividing up into invade multiple targets, prepare your forces to shoulder heavier direct combat operations, but don't neglect speed and utility, as we'll need to remain flexible and may have a need for high mobility operations depending on what is thrown at us. One final item, the liberation of the Earthworks mech factories on Tikhograd and Kazan have yielded a large surplus of near-completed mechs. Our techs were able to complete the construction of a number of cataphracts that were on the verge of being operational when we conquered the facilities. These mechs will be distributed to all Crucis Battle Lancer battalions to replenish our forces lost in this campaign. Commander, your unit will be gifted a fresh cataphract as a combat bonus for the liberation of the Kazan facility. You're free to use it as you see fit. Once we ship out, we will brief the battalion on our next objective. For now, get some rest while you can. Be sure to collect any company provisions from the market while we are all still together, and take this opportunity to perform any repairs and refits to your mechs and equipment before we deploy to our next assignment. Whew. If you're lucky, they may build you a tank. Wait, what? Oh. Let's see what equipment is currently being sold. Anything good? A semi-decent large laser, but it's not worth it. Medium laser. How many short bursts? Alright, 3 short burst mediums. I'm going to collect them whenever I can so that I can upgrade the...
I don't know what your plans are, boss, but I need to call it.
Alrighty. We're going to do a little bit of tune-up, and then we will probably be ending soon. But first, I need to do some repairs and refits. What mech market are they selling? Oh, they got an Archer 2S. I need this. And a Catapult C1. I also need this. And a Jaeger Mech A. Oh, I
You can trade in the trebuchet.
And a Thunderbolt SE, which has jump jets, which we are going to need jump jets. Right. And a 60 warmer. They got a lot of good stuff here.
How much do they want for the Archer?
The Archer is 6.7 million Seabills. But this is the close combat Archer. So, and the Catapult is 6 million. So, thanks, get something. Every mech for the collection. I don't want to spend as much as it's wanting me to. Actually, how much are they going to reward me for that? Operations, objective logs, collect urban mech. Oh, they will pay the 1.175 million Seabills. And I believe it's costing 1.175 million Seabills. No, so we'll be spending 500,000, but that's worth it. I wish I could sell from the cold storage, but you can't. For reasons which have not been properly explained to me, but hey. Someday. But we're going to get rid of the Jenner. And the Javelin. So there are 3 battle mechs I want to upgrade to.
And I will see you.
Alright, see you around. Thank you for hanging out.
Hey, no problem, no problem. And if you need me tomorrow, Kyogre's got my number.
Okie doke. So I think we're going to dump the Vindicator. Because it was 45 tons and it's not all that good anyway. I do want the... Which is that? Oh, this planet is apparently owned by House Lao still. I have questions.
Apparently the transfer of power hasn't happened yet.
This is outrageous. There we go. Some laser cycle time. So I want the Archer as a command mech, because it's just a solid command mech to have. Your balls just finished campaign missions at Turreted. Nice. And I also want the C1 catapult, because the C1 catapult is God. So we'll buy that. Battle mechs. What can we get rid of? I don't really want to get rid of the DB because the DB has double heat sinks. Or at least it's supposed
Enforcer.
to. Yeah, I think you're right. The Enforcer's probably the way to go.
And also, what did he say was a good command mech?
Archers.
Ooh, yes.
Archers are phenomenal command mechs. Although there is a Warhammer 6R for a heck of a lot cheaper. By the catapult. We're going to need the indirect fire. There's enough people who we play with who prefer not to... Oh, fudge! No! Ah! Idiot!
You sold the catapult, didn't you?
Yes, yes I did.
Can you buy...
Nothing to see here, citizen.
Wrong screen! Let's see. Large laser, medium laser. Let's see. What do I got in terms of battle mix right now? Alright, so we have the Archer, the Marauder, the Catapult, and the Warhammer, with the second line being the Cataphract, and oh, I have to bring the Cataphract on the field. Who goes off field? I think the DB probably.
I was going to say, yeah.
I'll bring the Catapult on, or not the Catapult, the Cataphract on, and that can lead the second lance, and the third lance is sort of a backup recon lance, which has its problems, but it ought to work well. Patch you up. Do I have an extra PPC? Hey, we do. Lovely. And the quick draw. Eventually we are going to completely change this quick draw out for short burst mediums, but that's going to take a little while. But we will start the process now by putting the short burst on the torso. That'll be 3 of them. Catapult C1 is fine as it is now. Archer is also fine as it is now. The Cataphract needs a build though. You didn't lose money? No, we did not, which is actually kind of surprising. Oh, I can't put a Gauss rifle on here. Darn it. So I got 4 medium laser slots. I hate how limited everything is in this. It's like, give me access to the cool gear. We're gonna probably want more armor.
We do have a large energy slot in that right arm, boss.
Yeah, that's where I'm putting the PPC.
Check.
I'm gonna need ammo, and I'm gonna need heat sinks.
And armor.
Yeah. 2 tons ought to be enough for that. It's gonna need more heat sinks though. And head. And a little bit of leg armor. That'll give me 2 more heat sinks. I don't know what a traditional Cataphract is equipped with, but I know it's probably got like 2 more heat sinks on, but that double heat sink ought to help with that. I hope. PPC may not be the right choice here, though. It deals a lot of damage, but... is this
Slap
even
another short burst laser in there, man. Gives you back 2 more tons.
Yeah, it does. And it also is much chiller. Oh, we do have a good one. Okay, yeah. So that'll be the 2 tons that I need for 2 more tons of single heat sinks. To keep this thing from cooking itself out. And that ought to do well. A little bit light on leg armor, but I'm willing to live with that. So she's going to turn this into something really nice. 1.4 is good cooling factor? Ah. So, the C1 is the bog standard. Yes, 1.6 is indeed better than 1.4. Math has not evaded you. This is true. But the, God, where was I going to go with this? I forget. Oh, right. The C1 catapult is the best catapult. Because you've got your really big missile launcher hardpoints, and you've also got 4 medium lasers as a backup, and you've got jump jets, and you've got decent armor. So this is probably the best catapult you're ever going to get. Now, important thing, how am I painting it? I'm not sure. I kind of want to see how it looks with guns before I really want to mess with the paint too much. I don't really want to go Crucis Lancers. They're not our company, so... I might just go with that. because the whole red, white, and blue thing kind of works with me. We've got a lot of mechs that we're gonna have to put together and make look good. See, now we got a mech company going. Marauders, catapults, warhammers, archers. Yeah, this is a proper heavy assault company now. Well, not assault, but this is the style of company that I would build, relying on mediums and heavies. Offer to join the FS 1 month warning. All right. Yeah, this is everything we want. I like the Crusader pattern. Yeah, Crusader's a pretty good pattern. Alrighty, so we have gotten a lot of work done here today. We will be streaming again tomorrow, same time, same place, and with a new group of folks. I do black, light gray, and orange. It looks slick. Yeah, that probably would look slick. I'll probably mess around with it a little bit while we're off stream. But yeah, if you are new here, you're going to want to hit that follow button. You will get notifications every single time that we go live, which can be important. Or you can check out down below. You'll notice several urban mechs, much like the ones on my t-shirt. He will take you to various places in our community, including our YouTube channel where you can chat, where you can find all of the VODs that I will upload from this, as well as, I'm just trying to find a screen where I'm not like a slideshow, as well as our Discord where you can chat, hang out, and find out more about what it is we do around here. We normally stream 2 times a week, although we might be stepping up to 3 times a week, and Friday may become XCOM Day. However, in celebration, of course, for MechWarrior 5's brand new campaign, we are going to be playing tomorrow and Saturday as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you will stick around and join us for that one as we continue to work our way through the campaign. I'm hoping to be finished on Saturday with the entire campaign, and then we'll probably move back into a super heavily modded run. But for now, I'm pretty happy with how things turn out. Gotta say, the campaign has been a surprise to me in that I'm very much enjoying it. The maps have been very well done. The objectives have been very well in keeping with traditional Battletech lore. The story is very much Battletech lore. It's a lot better than the original campaign, which was really fanfiction-y to a point where it was just kind of ridiculous. So this is definitely a massive improvement in terms of quality of what you're doing in universe. So I'm actually enjoying that a lot. The enhanced mission tempo is interesting. It's like working under a little bit more of a stretched out multi-operation list, which I'm pretty happy with. So all things considered, I'm pretty pleased with most things. Now, do I recommend it? I mean, after playing it for 3 hours, no, still not. Like $20 for a campaign, I'm still not there yet. Maybe at the end of the campaign I will be completely converted, but for now, enjoy the update that has come to all copies of MechWarrior 5, which include things like the melee combat, and yeah, continue to tune in, hopefully. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me. I hope you will join us for our future installments of this, and I hope to see you at a later date. And yeah, I will see you all in the next episode. Ta-ta.